Are you sitting right now? Maybe with your legs crossed? Wearing those tight socks that seem harmless? Be careful. Because while you're reading this, your blood may be struggling to circulate through your body and you don't even realize it. After 60, time is unforgiving. Veins weaken, the heart tires, and every wrong choice speeds up a silent and cruel process, the breakdown of your circulation. That's why so many men start to feel tingling, cold feet, swelling, night cramps, and think it's normal. It's not. It's your body crying out for help. But what nobody tells you is that the danger doesn't just come from age. It's in the wrong socks, the shoes that squeeze your feet, the legs crossed for hours, the food that clogs your arteries from the inside, and the couch that's become your prison. It's the invisible sedentarism that's silently stealing your independence inch by inch. And if you keep ignoring these signs, you may pay the highest price, losing your mobility, depending on others, or worse, living a life limited by a body that no longer responds. The good news? There's still time to fight back. And that is exactly what you will discover here. The truth about what is silently damaging your veins and what to do now to stop it. Because while many wait for a miracle pill, smart men take action that saves their legs and their lives. If you're over 60 and your legs feel heavy, tingly, or you often get night cramps, there's a good chance you're suffering from poor circulation. And understanding the cause is the first step to reclaiming your quality of life. The main cause of poor circulation in the legs after 60 is the hardening of the arteries, a condition called atherosclerosis. Over time, arteries that were once flexible become stiff and narrow due to a buildup of fat and calcium in the artery walls. This restricts blood flow, especially to the lower parts of the body like the legs and feet. This process is silent and progressive. Often, the first signs are a burning sensation, numbness, or leg fatigue while walking. In more advanced cases, you might notice swelling, slow healing wounds, or changes in skin color, clear signs that your blood isn't flowing properly. Factors like high blood pressure, high cholesterol, type 2 diabetes, smoking, and a sedentary lifestyle make this worse. Men over 60 who've spent a lifetime with poor eating habits or little physical activity are at even greater risk. The good news is, this condition can be managed and even reversed with a few simple lifestyle changes. Light walks, a diet rich in fiber and antioxidants, blood pressure control, and quitting smoking make a huge difference. Natural foods and herbs like ginger, turmeric, and raw garlic, all with vasodilating properties, also support better circulation. Ignoring poor circulation can lead to serious complications, including blood clots or even amputations in extreme cases. Don't brush off the symptoms. Paying attention to your body and taking early action can give you more independence and vitality in your later years. If your legs are showing signs of trouble, now's the time to act. You might not notice it now, but sitting or lying down too much without movement is slowly damaging your veins, especially after 60. Sedentarism is one of the biggest and most silent villains of poor circulation, making leg and heart problems worse over time. When you don't move, blood tends to pool in the lower parts of your body, like the legs and feet. That's because your leg muscles act like a natural pump that pushes blood back up to the heart. Without movement, blood flow weakens and your veins begin to deteriorate. The result? Swelling, heavy legs, varicose veins, and in more serious cases, deep vein thrombosis, a dangerous condition that can even cause pulmonary embolism. And the older we get, the slower our body reacts. Retired men who spend most of their time sitting are especially vulnerable. Another major issue is that a sedentary lifestyle directly contributes to fat buildup in the arteries, raising blood pressure and causing artery stiffness, a process known as atherosclerosis. Over time, this harms circulation throughout the body and increases the risk of heart disease. The good news? You don't have to become an athlete to fix it. Simple actions like getting up every 30 minutes, taking short daily walks, or doing light home exercises make a big difference. Raising your legs for a few minutes and gently massaging your calves also help boost circulation. Don't wait until your body starts screaming. Veins don't shout, but once symptoms show up, the damage is already done. If you want to stay energetic, avoid leg pain, and protect your heart, movement is your best medicine. Start moving today and your veins will thank you for years to come. Did you know that some foods that seem harmless on your plate are the very ones clogging your legs from the inside? After 60, your body doesn't respond like it used to. And what you eat plays a huge role in blood circulation, especially in your legs and feet. When we talk about poor circulation in the legs, most people think of age, genetics, or lack of exercise. But the truth is that a bad diet is one of the most dangerous and most overlooked factors. Ultra-processed foods, loaded with trans fats, salt, and refined sugars, are real bombs for your veins. Eating these foods regularly promotes the buildup of fatty plaques in the arteries, a process called atherosclerosis. These plaques narrow the space where blood flows, making it harder to circulate, especially to the farthest points from the heart, like the legs and feet. The result? Heaviness, tingling, swelling, and even nighttime leg cramps. The main culprits include processed meats, fried foods, margarine-packaged snacks, white bread and cookies, plus sodas and sugary treats. These not only increase your bad cholesterol, but also cause silent inflammation in your blood vessels. Over time, your body starts to send warning signs: cold feet, numbness, trouble walking long distances. And if nothing is done, the risk of serious problems like blood clots or even heart attacks grows rapidly. But here's the good news: nature gives you the way out. Foods like oats, flax seeds, avocado, omega-3 rich fish, berries, and dark leafy greens help cleanse the arteries, reduce inflammation, and improve blood flow. The choice is on your plate every single day. If your legs are crying out for help, maybe it's time to pay closer attention to what's on your table. Change begins with what you put on your fork. If you feel tingling, cold feet, or swelling in your legs, the problem may not be your heart, it could be your feet. That's right. A common mistake with socks and shoes could be making your circulation worse without you even knowing, especially after age 60. As we age, our veins become more delicate and need extra support to work properly. But often what should help ends up making things worse. Wearing socks that are too tight, especially with strong elastic, can restrict blood flow, leading to buildup in the legs and feet. This causes swelling, discomfort, and even varicose veins. Likewise, tight shoes or shoes with hard soles limit foot movement, which disrupts the natural muscle pump in the calves that pushes blood back to the heart. When that system fails, blood gets trapped in the lower body, worsening circulation. Many older adults also wear old shoes or the wrong size, thinking they're more comfortable, but this is a mistake. The ideal choice is graduated compression socks recommended by professionals and shoes with orthopedic insoles and enough space for your toes to move freely. If you suffer from poor circulation, avoid walking barefoot on cold floors and always check if your socks leave deep marks. This is a sign they read too tight. And remember, if your feet are always cold or tingling, it's a red flag that your blood isn't flowing as it should. Fixing this simple mistake can ease symptoms, protect your veins, and even prevent serious issues like ulcers or blood clots. If you want to protect your health and keep your legs strong, start with the small details. Because sometimes the problem starts at your feet and so does the solution. If you tend to sit with your legs crossed, especially for long periods, you could be making a serious circulation problem even worse. Many men over 60 don't realize that this small habit can worsen symptoms and damage blood vessels over time. When you cross your legs, especially at the knees, you're putting direct pressure on the veins responsible for returning blood to the heart. This partial blockage restricts healthy blood flow and increases pressure in your lower veins. As a result, blood pools in the legs and feet, causing swelling, tingling, night cramps, and even varicose veins. This position can also compress the perineal nerve, leading to numbness or weakness in the lower leg. For older adults whose veins are already fragile and whose circulation is naturally slower, this habit can lead to long-term consequences. Posture matters too. Sitting with your legs crossed for hours can misalign your spine, affect deep breathing, and even temporarily raise your blood pressure, a big risk for anyone with high blood pressure or poor circulation. The solution isn't to stop sitting, but to change positions frequently. Keep your feet flat on the floor and knees at a 90-degree angle, and when possible, elevate your legs for a few minutes throughout the day. This relieves pressure and helps blood return to the heart. Small habits make a big difference over the years. And when it comes to blood circulation, every detail matters. Giving up the habit of crossing your legs may seem small now, but over time it helps protect your veins, reduce swelling, and avoid serious complications. Take care of your circulation even when you're just sitting still.
Watch this video now, it will be useful to you. Let's go, believe in me. Don't miss this chance.